Labatt Park, home of the Inter-County Majors, as we look down that left field line and just hook a big one to the downtown core.
You've got to rise up.
Get it! Have you got it? Oh, he does! It's time to set your feet for the sunny side of the street, Budweiser Gardens, and our feature game, Northern Ontario against Manitoba. On this final day of round robin play, and it began this morning, a couple of teams from Pool B, Team Canada, Brad Gushue, against Wildcard 3, Carson Sturmey. Now remember, yesterday, Team Canada didn't play at all. They practiced last night. Gushue did not. His hip may be still bothering, but the game is good. Thank you very much. That's a 2 as he goes on to win, and he now is into the playoffs with the win over Sturmey. Botcher had a tougher time with Quebec. They had the lead most of the game, gave it up in 10. Northern Ontario continues to impress, and in an extra end, Saskatchewan beats the Territory. So here's what we know. 3 teams in A. We know them. We just don't know how they're going to settle out. Botcher, Gushue are in. McEwen has it all in his hands tonight. He wins. He's in. And on this Thursday afternoon, we do say hello, Canada, and welcome back to London. Kathy Russ is here. We know what Darren Moulding meant to Brendan Botcher in their win of 21. Is he doing the same thing now for Northern Ontario?
Well, he is, and it's something that all the numbers that you look into will never ever show, is that X factor that Darren Moulding brings to the teams. He is all about relationships. He tried to get Brendan more aggressive. He says his role with Tanner Horgan is the opposite. He is trying to rein in that fieriness and just let him focus on the moment.
We know about this Manitoba team coming in, #1 seed, all the expectations. They could have very easily imploded, but they haven't.
Yeah, everybody's saying they're the #1 seed. Everybody looked at their year. Everybody picked them to win. A lot of teams said the guaranteed playoffs. That can really play havoc with your psyche. Every single shot last night against Kui, even the easy ones, they write down, let's roll an inch this way, let's do it this way. Every shot, it's really impressive how they've helped each other stay calm.
It is a chance that we could have 3 teams at 7-1. And then it would all come down to draw to the button for first place.
For us, we're obviously here to win this event. It's not going to be easy by any stretch of the matter, we know that, but we've played well enough all year to prove to ourselves that we're ready to win this thing, and we're feeling as ready as ever to do exactly that.
It's hard to win this event, but I do think in the back of our minds, we all feel like the capability is there. You need to stay measured and smart and efficient with what you're doing.
The 2023 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, proudly serving Canada's favorite coffee. By PointsBet Canada, the official sportsbook of Curling Canada. By Home Hardware, here's how. And by Scotties Facial Tissue. Unleash the Scotties.
We're back to a full draw of Pool A, and let's check all the games on the ice, Kathy.
Well, Northwest Territories takes on Alberta. That is the battle of the Cooey brothers. It certainly means a lot more to Kevin wanting to stay with that one loss. And in the wild card, 2 Carruthers in Saskatchewan, while Coach Rob Meekin for Carruthers, that's his son-in-law, Kelly Knapp. So a little bit of extra pride at stake. And 2 young teams. Nathan Young from Newfoundland Labrador takes on Matt Manuel from Nova Scotia. That's the future of the sport.
It's time to meet the teams now. It's brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. Northern Ontario, they hail from the Northern Credit Union Community Centre. And they are skipped by Tanner Horgan, but he throws the 4th stone, and Darren Moulding will skip also and throw the 3rd stones. Jacob Horgan and Colin Hodson The Manitoba champions from the Fort Rouge Curling Club in Winnipeg, skipped by Matt Dunstone and backed up very well this week by Ryan Harnden, Colton Lott, and BJ Neufeld. And it is Manitoba that has won the draw to the button by some 30 centimeters, so they have the last rock playing the Yellowstones. And it is Northern Ontario playing red. And Moulding is out, has the brush down. For their lead, Colin Hodgson.
Line good. 2-3.
Talked to Darren in the break between games. He said the ice is just spectacular. He thought it was starting to straighten out just a hair already from the stones that were textured yesterday. His comment, his team's comment was if there was dehumidification here, it'd be the best ice he's ever curled on. So they're happy with it, and I'm pretty sure the Manitoba's happy with it, the way they've steamrolled through the week.
Good line. Top 8. A little bit.
Yeah, to a man, I think the ice
Line's
crew
good.
has done a
Alright.
wonderful job,
Gotta go line.
headed by Greg Owasco.
Hard line.
Tireless.
Come on, Colt.
Tuesday
Gotta
night,
go to get this 5.
sharpening the stones, alerting all the
Keep
teams.
going. Good. Hey, well,
Let's take a look at the keys now, and we'll start, Russ, with Northern Ontario.
Well, for them, they take these guys to 10 ends because that's never happened. Nobody's managed to get Dunstone to the 10th end. Who knows what could happen? It seems to get faster later in the game. They might not be ready for that if it ever happens. And keep molding the team. Darren's doing exactly, Vic, you mentioned it, what he's doing for Horgan, what he did for Brendan Botcher. It's just spectacular how he's got this team in form.
Run back, gets shot rock. Ray Stone spills a little bit on that intern side. Now for Manitoba.
Change nothing, absolutely nothing. Their closest game of the week, they won by 4. And the communication skills are absolutely off the chart. That's part of the reason, not just the shot making. And don't get caught. Molding's a very, very clever skip, and Tanner can make anything. You got to be careful.
Keys to the game brought to you by Scotty's Facial Tissue. Unleash the Scotties.
gotta go to 60.
Gotta curl. It's really gotta curl.
Oh. Roll it, Beach.
Boy.
Very nice. Good shot. Sorry, Monty. Control. Just control.
Got a couple ice makers on this team, and that always pays dividends. We talked about the struggles. Reed Carruthers couldn't figure it out when it was straight. Then the rocks were dusted up, and some teams really struggled with the overcurls.
Hard to nose. Hard to nose. Very good. Good. Good, buddy.
Having Moulding holding the broom for Northern Ontario is a really good idea.
Trying to nose it. Roll. It's on the roll. Okay.
Yeah, he's the ice maker at both Lacombe and Bentley curling clubs. Of course, he makes his home in Alberta and is the import. Colton Lott.
Control. Clean. Clean. Whoa. Good way. Whoa. Ryan.
Kathy, similar situation that we have at the back end of this with Dunstone and BJ Neufeld. Neufeld a little bit like Big Brother, and Lott feels the same way about Ryan Harnden.
Well, he does, and it was interesting when we talked to Colton. His face broke out in a big smile when you asked him that, and he just said he really is a brother to me. He feels that already he has learned so very much from Ryan, not only in sharing the stories, but in just how he approaches the game.
Curl.
Yeah, the thing's just like being patient on a stone, Russ. The brushing technique, those kind of things, you know, he's brought along with, of course, all his experience.
Yeah, exactly. And it's as Kathy was talking, Ryan was going down the ice and motioning with his hand how straight that particular spot was to Colton. And it doesn't matter how good you throw the rock. If you can't figure out the sheet, you're in for a long day.
And they are the only team that is over 50% in their hammer efficiency, scoring at least 2 when you have the last rock. And they'll rip it by. So Manitoba doing a little chasing here with the hammer here in the first.
You want like the guard or open split?
Thanks. Well,
I like the
I
guard.
like the guard. It's a little early.
If this was Northern Ontario's last rock, they would not even hesitate. They'd split it. Probably second last rock, they'd split it. When do you split? Keep it, give a chance to force Dunstone to a single here, but they feel it's a little early, so they're going to guard it up. Hoping that run backs missed, delay the inevitable, then split the rings.
So as mentioned, two very important games on the ice. We know the three teams that are advancing. In Northern Ontario, Manitoba, and Alberta. Alberta on the ice right next door against the Territories. Kathy keeping her eye on that, looking to go to 7-1. So is Northern Ontario. And if we should have 3 at 7-1, then we would go to last rock draw distance for first place.
All the way. Yep. Hard.
Oh, they can't get it over there.
Just a little quiet.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody will say he's a foot wide. No, he wasn't. He was 2 feet light. That's all it takes. It's just another couple feet. That's right where they wanted.
Solid.
And as Kathy Darren molding is to Tanner Horgan, it's BJ Neufeld and Matt Dunstone.
Well, they have that capacity to not only make a lot of shots and to read ice, but it is that calming influence, but in a very different way. We hear BJ saying to Matt, like, just don't worry about it when he's worried about the time clock, very calm. But what you'll hear from Darren is he gives Tanner permission to miss.
Whoa.
Oh, man down. I get knocked down. But it is a very special relationship. Yes. We see great thirds and skips all the time, but that mentoring, we don't see that as much. And it is age, it is experience, and it is the receptivity of the person throwing last rock to take that advice.
Absolutely. That's nice. Run back, can't hold it as it'll spill. Leaves the center line guard.
Amazing how fast it changes, Vic. Just a guard that was 2 feet light. His first rock of the game down a slow spot. Allowed Manitoba to roll buried, and now they're chasing Northern Ontario.
Well, now they, yeah, that's right. So Manitoba goes from chasing now to setting the pace here. If they can wrap one around with BJ Neufeld.
That's when it's so hard to teach strategy. Splitting the rings now makes more sense, but then it would probably end up being a blank.
At least T. Back. Yeah.
Yeah, they wanted this top 8.
Yeah, just get it buried. Go ahead.
We're back there.
Hard.
Okay, Beach.
Okay, Beach.
Oh, back they are. Back 8, albeit under cover.
Just hack, yeah.
Could freeze, but the guard's long enough. This is slightly easier.
I don't know. This looks.
I thought that was Kathy, what Darren said to us, giving.
It looks easier this way. I agree.
Okay.
I can throw less weight. Just got to move it a few feet, right?
Yeah.
Giving Tanner permission to miss. And I thought I've never heard it expressed like that. So basically, sure, you can. You're going to miss a shot every once in a while. And don't let it bother you. Is that basically what it is?
It is, and it's also that Tanner has come in to previous championships, including juniors in Darren's assessment, with the I just don't want to make a mistake to lose. Darren says in big games, his attitude is let's go hard to win. And so if they take on risk, he's saying to Tanner, don't worry about it. If you miss, that's okay, but the reward could be really worthwhile. Take a risk.
And here's little brother Jacob. Give it over to Hansen. Look at that scrub to get it to the nose.
Hard roll, yep.
And we'll roll it away from that guard a little bit. Sits down our center line back 8 foot. And Russ, their attitude has been all week, Northern Ontario. We're going to come out here, play aggressively. So I said are you changing today, considering the importance of the game? He says, no, we're in. We know. He says, we're playing with, as they say, house money.
Yeah, exactly. And arguably, you'd want to be more aggressive to try to put a little pressure on this guy because nobody else has. And if you lose, you lose. You know, it's a wonderful attitude to pass on to Tanner, because then he's going to play aggressively, and he's not going to worry about that outcome because everybody misses. Trying to roll here, even though it's a long guard.
Control. Yep. Low light. Yep.
Hard then.
Hard.
Real hard.
Little light.
Whoa.
Floating lot.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Clean. Yep.
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 Yep. Hard. Roll it a little.
No, nothing there.
Okay. Throw.
Love it.
Throw, Matty. Throw. Just a hair light or? A little bit, yeah.
Wanted to roll away, hoping Horgan couldn't roll buried, get your blank. Now it's a little easier flop. Just a good foot or so.
For board, yeah.
For board?
You can take more.
A little more.
Yeah.
So you got yours going good on ages?
I agree. Okay. Solid
Clean.
board. Get ready.
Yep.
Get ready. Go. I think you gotta go.
Yes!
You have to really go.
You gotta go.
Really
Hard.
Really
Real hard.
Come on.
Real hard.
Come on, keep going.
Hard.
Splitting center, you got it. Keep going.
Wow. Wow. It was right. Goodness.
That was not a tough shot. I'd say it's fresh pebble, but that was the third rock down that spot. Maybe that's what he was thinking.
It was a good slide.
On beaches, it looked like.
And there is molding
It did, yeah.
being
I thought
molded.
we were similar
Yeah.
to draw the button.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going a little wider out here. Is this my path?
Boy, oh boy.
Yes, just inside of it.
Yeah. I
What do you think?
I like draw to the button speed.
Take my
not-
path. Okay, let's go Broomore. We're gonna go Ryan's path. Some 14.5 here. Yeah. Same as draw to the button.
Yeah.
That's quite the number, Vic. We know how well this young guy hits, so if he's the best drawer.
Well, and he's tied with Brad Guju.
I like it.
Yeah, line's fine.
I don't think we can. And all there.
Line's good.
It's cool.
Rush down. You're on our yellow.
It's just the dust.
Yeah, we probably need it.
You're all over the backing.
We do need it. Oh, you're all over the back.
Yeah, you're flying. You're on the back.
It's good. It's good. It's pushing back 8.
14-1-2.
2 mistakes. A missed guard, and then a crash on the
Yellow.
guard. What should have possibly been a blank turns into 2 for Manitoba. Final day round robin play, and here all these games now from Pool A. And we know the 3 teams that will be making it through. Just don't know how they will sort themselves out. All important here, though, for Northern Ontario, if they hope to have a chance, they need to win. And they find themselves down by 2 to Manitoba. A first end that sort of came apart at the seams, and now Northern Ontario with Last Rock playing the Redstones here in 2.
Line it up. Line it up. Curl. Curl.
We can't bump that off the center. All right.
It's funny, Vic, they had the choice. They could have split the rings. I think the guard was the right call. It was so early in the end, but it came back to bite
I
them.
think like just a little higher than halfway is okay.
Tanner's best shot this week is his in-turn hit, so I don't know what happened there. He's just a little light. Started it a bit.
Easy early. A little bit early. Hard line.
A little higher than half.
High. Okay, line's good.
Easy. Line's okay.
High,
Gotta
high.
sit, guys. This is
High as we can on this
gliding.
line.
Yeah, we're all there.
We're high. High half.
No.
Short.
Just needs to stop. Just needs to stop.
Okay, Colt. Okay, Colt, good.
His rocks are like,
Yeah. You could
right on the
you
nose.
could get all of them and roll for a corner.
Yeah.
Pretty much right on the nose.
Yep.
Nose might get everything.
So big game for Cooey as well. The Alberta champions must win. And up by a couple on his brother.
Whoa!
Saskatchewan and Kelly Knapp steals against Reed Carruthers, and it's also a stolen first point for Matt Manuel out of Halifax.
Nice shot, Jake.
And in that battle of the Cooeys, Jamie just rolled a little bit too far on his final stone, allowing his brother to draw for 2.
Good shot.
For Cooey, Kevin, to have a chance in Alberta, all 3 must be at 7-1. And then they go to last rock draw.
Wait only right now, or.
And again, we'll stress the importance of first place.
T-line.
You avoid the elimination game that's played tomorrow, when the second and third place teams from each pool cross over.
I don't mind, just edge on edge, guys.
Yep, go ahead. Hard.
Whoa, not too deep.
Okay.
That's not
14-5.
bad.
Good.
It's not bad at all. Okay, cool.
I mean, big roll. I like the big. Can we get a roll under?
Get the curl arrow. To keep an eye on. It's getting a shade straighter here.
Take the point away from the center.
Board. Yeah. Board.
Yellow behind the corner guard could help Northern Ontario's chances of scoring a 2 here. At some point they could go around that corner.
Whoa. Little quiet. Green. Just board. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yep. 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 Hard. Hard. Green. Yep. 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 Roll it. Roll it. Roll it. Yep. 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 Good shot. Good. Control. Good.
Control weight. Don't even hate still nose.
Nose is okay, isn't it?
I think so.
What's the weight?
Control weight.
Yeah.
As good as these teams are, you hear them discussing the audible, the tolerance. What's the best way if I don't roll this a foot? What's the next best option? And they've decided dead on.
Yep. Whoa. Yep.
Whoa.
Whoa. Right.
Whoa, Ryan.
Ryan, hard. Hard. Hard roll.
Got something?
Hard,
You got something? I had the idea, just not enough. Can't, not enough room to get across and underneath?
I think there is, but I think it's the respect for who they're playing. If you do that, Vic, you're somewhere back buttonish.
Because then it's just back pin.
There you go.
Yeah, that's no good.
Back
Big
pin.
roll. A little wide. Yeah.
Matt freezes one on there. Could be 3-0. You're not going to fool Darren Moulding on strategy.
It's good. Yep.
7th Brier for Darren Moulding. Of course, that championship with Brendan Botchard last year played out of New Brunswick as the import with James Grattan.
Hard.
Oh, come on.
And he won't be able to hold the shooter there.
Well, solid. We didn't say anything.
So it's been a really good week for them, all things considered. I think they're surprising some people. Their only loss was to Alberta on Sunday. So that's why it's all important now. They win to possibly get first place.
Line's good.
Line's good, guys.
Hey, don't want you right now.
Half in the forefoot.
Top
Line's
four.
good.
You can go. Line's great. Top four. Hard. Almost hard. Top button. Bite the button. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You over curl it a little? No.
Don't want to curl too much. There's that yellow raise onto the red.
Simply perfect, of course, including the win last night over Alberta to go 7 straight, and now playing their only game today against Northern Ontario, and just grab it outright first with a win.
Just roll it, or do you want to make
I just.
That's all I'm saying. But
Well, normal, like half on the outside.
okay. Yeah. Can we get our shooter out of there a little?
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of wait.
Like normal, half on the outside. We're just going to try and...
Yep. It doesn't drag it if you hit that.
No,
hit it that
there's
high? Okay.
probably 6 inches between the rocks.
Okay. Okay, a little high, a little roll.
Yeah.
Excellent point. If it's between around 5.5 inches, he's saying 6, it really won't drag much if they're close, if they're that far apart. To get farther apart, you can get across the face of this. If they're closer together, it will drag.
Yep.
So little high side, he's going to make contact on that shot rock.
Yep. 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 Whoa. Whoa. Curl.
Hodgson, late licks. Bang. Coming back. Got it. Is he going to lay it on the corner? Sure does. What a wonderful shot. As it sits under those 2 corners now.
Nice shot.
Very nice, soft weight, raise and roll.
That's perfect.
So good. The weight he threw too, Vic. Just enough, just didn't break it in half. Little unlucky this yellow one didn't go a hair farther because it is now shot rock.
Josh, straight back was not going over there, eh?
No.
You need 4.
Right?
Yeah. Top tee.
Have to think speed's going to be good here too, eh?
I think
I think so,
I
Matt.
would assume so.
Gets that draw to the button speed here.
Okay. So you're looking for a positive 40 kind of thing?
Yeah. 35, 40.
Yeah.
40's good.
Right to top tee.
Saying draw to the
Like
button
that, Broom?
speed, you'd think it'd be a hair slower here. I didn't get to watch both practices, but some of the teams whip them up and down the center and keen that up. But normally this would be a shade slower. A little bit of fresh pebble. But it is going to the corner.
Hey, line's good. Room. Line's good. A little bit of room.
Line's great.
Picked him up early.
Let it curl if you can.
Line 4.
Rod Harnden.
Line's good, guys.
Top 8. Top 4.
Just better than...
It's always Ryan.
It's always Ryan to help it over.
Gotta go.
Boy.
And they get it underneath and are sitting 1 and 2.
I mean...
Well, he's had great success, hasn't he, Kathy? Adam Kingsbury, think about his championship with Rachel Holman, the time he has spent with, of course, Brad Jacobs, and now handling this Manitoba team.
And it's really interesting because when we asked Colton, what does Adam bring to the team, he just said everything. And Colin is not effusive in praise, so that was really well said. He just said he knows everything that's the right thing to say. And even though he's not coming out on the ice to talk strategy, we talk strategy around him all the time. They just feel that he adds so much to their team.
Well, it's that moment when maybe Dunstone misses a shot and maybe BJ hasn't calmed him. And then it maybe takes that word from Kingsbury to do it.
Clean!
That's good. That's good.
Yeah!
Hard.
Yeah!
Hard.
Hard! 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 Whoa!
Oh, and he got it by. And there's that jam. But it looks like that Yellowstone has gone far enough so that once again it is just Manitoba sitting the 1.
I like that throw.
I think we needed more ice.
Okay.
Great throw. Just didn't quite
liked it
read the
early.
curl there.
Shoot, man, I thought I had lots, but that's not. Still going hard to the wing.
Yeah. Seems like it's...
And there's a familiar face, Mike Harris, of course, the silver medalist from '98. And now he runs the Northern Ontario Curling Association program. Lost it to Patrick Hurleman.
That's right, yeah.
Switzerland. Saying to Kathy the other day that that team, it's 25 years, and that Hurleman team got together for an anniversary dinner in Switzerland. And they posted it on social media.
Mike was deathly sick at the end
Yes,
of that
I
event.
remember he was sweating through his jacket. Remember that?
Yeah.
Line's
A little
good.
early for line.
Want to be T-line. Line's fine.
Hard line.
No, line's good.
Where are we? Where are we?
T, top 4. Looking for T. Line's good. Yep, hard line.
Right to T. You gotta
Hard
go.
line.
Gotta go. Come on,
Hard
Cole.
line, guys.
Gotta go.
Gotta go.
Hard, Colton. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Good.
Good seat, guys.
Great sweep.
Really
boys.
nice.
That was more weight.
Two tough shots in the second end. You see a lot of missed draws in the second end because you're sure whether it's up to speed or there's still a bit of pebble, and he picked the right speed on both of those.
Hard, Colton. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Good.
Vic, you can see why Horgan's overcurled it. That just hooked in there. It's really going to the wings. Has all week, actually.
So facing 2 with his last.
We are on a tighter line.
Tanner Horgan
Back 8.
renewing his rivalry with
Do we have back here or
Matt
no?
Dunstone.
Okay,
They
then we're off it.
faced each other in the 16 Canadian juniors, and
Oh boy. Has a chance.
Manitoba and Dunstone won that, and you don't want to hear oh.
Two yellow. Okay.
And it's a no.
I think it's
They're looking.
just 2. It's just 2.
It's just 2. It's just 2. You wonder if it is the pressure of the moment, but 2 mistakes by Tanner Horgan. That first crashing on the guard, and then that one poking it through. Said we eavesdropped, kicked a little too hard, and a steal of 2 results now in a 4-0 Manitoba lead as we welcome you back. Thursday afternoon, final day, round robin play. And Darren Moulding, being who he is, said, look, boys, I expect us to come back. I want us to be playing in the 10th. And there he is, just giving him some idea of what to do going forward, and being that guy, Kathy, that guy.
That guy that focuses on technical and not on the result that just happened. He's not saying, the steals are killing us. He's saying, here's what I've noticed about your release. And to the other 2, as you said, Vic, he was just like, we're going to be in this at the end of the game, so let's just make sure that we take steps to do that.
It would be so simple for Moulding to bang his broom and go to the front end and complain about the skipper missing 2 shots. He is just wonderful, incredible teammate.
So once again here in 3,
This thing is stick your shooter, right?
Northern Ontario with Last Rock
Just keep the shooter.
playing the Redstones.
Firm. Normal.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I like normal. Okay.
A Brier debut for
Yep.
Jake Horgan.
Whoa. Clean. Clean. Close. Clean.
Played all those junior years with his brother. In fact, was a Northern Ontario junior champion 7 times.
Nice
And
shot.
that's a nice shot. They wanted to keep that shooter there.
Throw. That's pretty good. Shot. We got rocks in play. Real good. For now. The rock just. We got rocks in play. Oh.
Darren's the type of guy, Vic, it's 4-0, the way it's turned out, the 2 pretty simple shots. He would be extremely happy to lose 8-7. He really would. He wants this team to fight. It's not going to end his year. And he wants to get some performance out of them.
Well, it shows what you're made of. You're still in this, win or lose. And so what kind of character do you have?
Right.
Those guards now slightly staggered.
Yeah. Okay. Staggers good. That make that? Yeah. I don't mind it. Like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Like a 14-7, 14-8 for T here?
Yeah, I threw my corner here, ran pretty normal.
Okay.
It actually ran like, yeah, 14.5 to 14.7.
Kathy, I've seen more this week than I think I've ever seen with these great players missing the simple ones.
Yep. Gotta go for line.
And I can only relate it to golf, where you've got the widest fairway in the world, and that's when you snap hook it out of bounds. It's just that lack of focus. Yeah. Here's another one, you know, draw the rings. Didn't take enough ice or threw it tight, one or the other.
That thing's got to be moving.
Yeah.
Right on the nose.
Nose at 8.
2-0 in the Battle of the Cooeys. Kevin opening. Jamie now replying.
Well, an opportunity for 3. It started on Tyler Tardy's second. He could see 7/8 of a rock, and he flashed it on the outside and actually grazed it underneath. And then Northwest Territories wrapped again. That Yellowstone in the house was Kevin's attempted freeze. Just beside it, can get to the nose. There's your 3.
Wow. Take that, brother.
Very good. Good job, Eve.
Well, he's not going to be intimidated.
No, it wasn't. They were 1-7 last year, Jamie, at the in Lethbridge. In Saskatoon, in 12, they went 7-6. They lost to Rob Fowler.
They're going to make these run backs.
Go back 4. Get into this freeze game, and then I have 2 runs.
Okay.
Just, I don't know, make it longer.
Yeah.
And then if they stuff it back there, it's real good.
We need to be shot.
We need to be back 4.
Yeah. My guard didn't move. Like, that's got to be close, eh?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe a bit more.
The guard he's referring to is what cost him in the first end. It didn't move because it didn't have time to move.
Some shots, guys.
I think they can get enough curl here to get really close to that center guard.
Jake, that's why your board waiter moved, eh, and mine didn't.
Okay, let's make this.
Let's make
back
this
button.
good.
Back 4.
Back 4.
Identified a cutter already.
Yeah, I think it was in Jake's second.
Good.
Sounds like it.
Jake Horgan.
Line's good. I added.
He's like, what do you think? Still
Line's good.
Line's real good.
It'll get
Yeah.
Hard.
Line.
Hard. Hard.
Colin Hodgson.
Come on. Hard.
Back 4. Back 4.
Hard. Hard.
Boy, if you've got this, you finally get one by now. How far can you drag it?
Hard, 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 hard.
And they'll get it to the top of the 4.
It's fine. That curled like we thought.
Heel out turn.
Exactly where
I thought.
If you don't identify those rocks, that's what went wrong. Is they saw Jacobs overcurl, so then Darren missed a guard in the first end, thinking it was swingy there.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
PJ Neufeld.
Whoa. Clean. Yep.
Hard.
Hard. Yeah. Hard.
Harden.
Yep.
Run it. Got it. And sticks it underneath. Leaves a little bit exposed on that out-turn side. Yeah, just a great example. Nice draw by Molding to get to top 4, but if you go back 4, that raise just that little bit more difficult, isn't it?
And if it's back 4 and he sticks it, then Molding can freeze to it and be shot rock. You can't freeze to this one and be shot rock. Neufeld's had some week, boy. He's definitely the top third at this point in time.
And Kathy, you can tell too that he's enjoying himself. You know, there's just the way he walks. He's just comfortable within that team, what his role is.
Pretty good.
It's that, and I think that he really feels valued, and that's not the case all the time. I think that with the Cooey team, we saw him go from 3rd at a World Championship to still throwing 3rd, but not going into the house when John Morris joined the team. And it almost felt like it took BJ out of the role. Here he's on a team that really relies on him for so many things. He is embracing the moment and absolutely enjoying it. And that makes you a better player because you're playing relaxed and you're loving the game.
2/3 tight.
Maybe a broom more.
That's
I don't mind that.
So true, Kathy.
2/3. Yeah. Tight. Just get the line right. Yeah. Just take off like 8 feet from my draws last end. 8 to 10.
Yeah, probably about that, man.
Putting the guard back, are they?
Like a little bit too much.
More and more of the top teams, you see Gusha do it, you see Kerry Anderson do it, these guys, they're starting to talk about take a couple feet off, add a couple feet here, a little bit slower there, as opposed to these split times and the hog-to-hogs. You still hear a little bit of both, but I think the guys that are winning are doing a lot more of this.
Just judging.
Yeah.
Yep. You've seen enough of them coming out of their hand at the thrower.
100%, Vic. That's so true. These guys, like, they know where this thing's going within a foot.
Are we 2 Rs?
Nope.
We're really coming down.
Coming down hard.
Line's good.
It's still over curling.
Okay.
You just gotta leave it.
Yeah.
Okay.
They'd love that one back. If you're going to guard it, you obviously guard the other side.
Just didn't give you a weight, you can sweep.
So you can roll just about anywhere here and be buried.
Hi, Mike.
Just didn't give him weight, they could sweep.
Yeah, he tried to put it there on his own, and he did.
Let's make it.
Great opportunity for Northern Ontario and Tanner Horgan to hide one here. A little hit and roll one behind those staggered guards. Hodgson got to get through first. They do. Okay, now where's this going to go?
Good.
And sit down and come back a little bit. And he's underneath.
Shot.
Great
Sorry, I almost
throw.
tripped you bad. Great shot.
That's good throw.
That was good.
There it is.
That's the fix.
There it is.
That's what it was.
Atta boy.
Gee whiz. So there, did you see that? So Kathy, what we showed him molding, talking to him about, and you saw him move with his hand. Maybe it's something you're delivering.
Way better.
That's the fix.
You bet.
You do it for me too. Like, keep each other on.
That out turn run all day.
Yep.
Completely takes the end away.
You like out turn? Freeze?
Yeah, I mean, that's an option too.
Speed's going to be good. And I guess he's got the runner, right?
He's always going to have a run. He's going to have the run regardless.
I don't mind it.
Okay.
You like that?
Sure.
Respecting Tanner's hitting
seen a
ability.
broom
See that
outside
red
edge
one
of four?
up front on the shirt of the Tim Horton Cup.
Pretty similar to the toss that we threw last time.
Manitoba goes around center guard. That's what's coming in, that red one.
Maybe a broom more?
So they've elected to go around the staggers and try to angle freeze to that shot rock.
Yeah, we know this.
Okay.
Okay.
Change their mind again, only because they know this path better than the out turn through the hole.
Line's good.
Easy early, Colt.
Just
T.
four.
Line's good.
A little bit of room.
Top four. Line's great.
Room.
T line.
Okay, T's
Top
good.
four. Line's great.
This line's good for T. Hard, guys.
Line's perfect.
Line's really nice.
Line's
Just
perfect.
bite the forefoot.
Over there.
Just bite the forefoot.
Yes.
Just bite the forefoot.
Yeah, late
Yep,
licks.
yep, yep.
And just bite the
Very nice.
forefoot. Wow.
Yeah, great throw. They knew where that was going, Vic.
Yeah.
Smart call. The other way
Great
would have
shot,
been a little
Mike.
tougher
As
for
good as you
Horgan
can
to
make it.
chase, but they knew the spot. Why not make it? Make the other guy make a good one.
As good as you can make it.
Like a little more.
Very nice sweep.
Yeah, good shot, mate.
No choice now to play this red angle. It's 5-0 if he doesn't make contact here.
Clean. Clean.
Final stone. Great draw has Manitoba's hitting the one top four.
Clean. Curl.
Jake
Curl.
Horgan.
Curl.
You got this? Oh, no, you do not. And through it goes.
Good throw.
Good throw.
Manitoba in control.
Make a lot of noise.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, look at him go. Look at him go. Look at him go. And away it goes.
Whoa! Curl!
Curl, come across. Got it. You're not going over the top at all. What kind of combination has he got? Watch out. Oh, look out. Oh, he moves it enough to pick up 3.
Wonderful shot.
Matt Manuel. Run the yellow. Clips him. What a shot. Oh, a young man is fired up, and why not?
Hard, EJ! Hard!
Mark Nichols, all 3 yellow moving. Vintage Nichols. What a beauty.
Hard!
Stay with it, Heber. Here we go. Bang, bang. Move in. And away they go. And more still to come as we are in this final day of round robin play. Here's what we know. Pool A, those are your playoff teams. At the moment, Dunstone leading. They win it, they will be your first place team. In Pool B, 2 teams we know. Ontario right now has third. A win tonight by Mike McEwen, and they will be in. Lose and Quebec win. We would have a tiebreaker. So it's going to be a long way back. 5-0 Manitoba. 2 mistakes. Big mistakes really, that first one, and then of course there that third. Trying the angle run didn't work. Steal of 1. So as we welcome back on this Thursday afternoon, final day round robin play. Once again, it is Northern Ontario with Last Rock playing the Redstone.
Hard! Clean! Whoa! Curl! Keep going.
A little deep on the opening Dunstone rock.
It's me.
So up came the corner. They went around the corner to choke it off. Up came the second corner, went around it too, and they tried to choke both off.
So you get this opportunity. You see the other side. If they have one underneath, what do? I'm going to draw myself to the other side, and here's a beauty.
They were thinking freeze, but then all of a sudden, Neufeld said, we haven't really played that spot. We're comfortable with this intern come around. And are they ever comfortable? The front end knew exactly where that thing was going, dead buried.
And then they tried, of course, Northern Ontario, the angle run. It didn't work, led to a steal of 1. The key shot brought to you by OK Tire. Service, repair, tires.
Yeah, you're just, it doesn't matter how great a player you are. You're not making those run backs and sticking them all the time. So it was a smart move by Dunstone to leave Horgan the slightly easier of the 2 options, but it still missed.
Much better speed than the 8. Yeah.
Jake Horgan.
Line's good. Straight. Line's good.
You take a look. I think
Line's
we're
good.
going to go closer. Closer.
Room. Room.
You can carve it.
Very close now.
Top 4.
You can curl.
Line's top tee.
Curl.
Just get under the guard. Doesn't matter
Curl.
where it is. Curl.
Get it under.
Back tee.
Clean. Clean.
Oh.
Great shot, Jake.
Good.
2 good throws, bud.
That's how it should run. See, that's it.
Just
I got the same weight.
It's such a difference with the rock.
Good with straight peel.
His first one
was a cutter.
Oh yeah.
High cutter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Is that Collins high guard there?
Yeah.
Jake's first right? Yeah. Yeah, that rock sucks.
Yeah.
It does surprise me some that they can't figure out these stones
Just clean.
in their practice.
Well, I'm with you, but it's happened to me too. And what's happening now is the importance to draw the button for hammer. So a lot of the teams now throw bullets down the middle going up to break the pebble. Then on the way home, they're working on the 2 turns. And because it's 2 turns, you get very little information on reading
I
the
just
rocks.
want to move it a little bit and stay
Most of
right-
my games that we
right there,
played,
then when
we
they throw the
matched
double
on the way up, we matched on the way back, and we had it figured out. And you wonder if that's still an option, but then you probably don't win the draw the buttons. So, but it happened to Cooey last night, Vic. Same thing, and
hit about like 2/3 and move it like a foot.
you're behind the 8-ball if you don't figure that out right away.
Speaking of that game last night, you saw that Dunstone, Manitoba gave up 5 points. That was the most in any game up until that time. I think it was an average of 3.3 or 3.4 or something like that.
Line's good.
Incredible.
T, weight's good.
Yep.
And Kathy, you would think, all right, if they're not giving up points, they're playing defensively, but they're really not.
They're definitely not. They're not afraid of playing aggressive. It's just they're very stingy, and they make a lot of good shots, which makes it really difficult for other teams to score.
Out-curling their opponents by 6.57 shots a game.
It's nice.
6.5. That's unbelievable.
Whoever just knows this other one.
Think sooner, just get it out.
Okay.
Think just rip it out.
I think so, hey guys. Let him do something with
All
that.
we're doing is leaving some sort of catcher off it. I agree.
Yeah, you can always have too many in play if you're up 5-0.
Yep.
Whoa.
Clean. Yep. Good.
I got the yellow.
Alberta, Kevin has come back with a single to tie.
Anything good can happen by tapping this.
Saskatchewan has replied to
Maybe
tie.
if you just bumped it right to there.
And Newfoundland and Labrador, the young team from St. John's, has stolen 1 and 3.
Could just draw. Then they do that though. That's
not good.
yeah.
It's our easiest way to get 2.
Yeah, I know.
I don't
Could
see a
freeze
3.
this.
I think freeze the inside of that.
The nice thing is if they can't really hit that rock on this side.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty good shot. Because they can't.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't see a setup for 3
I like
anywhere.
this.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll go out turn. Probably like right there.
Okay.
T-line.
Colin Hodgson, of course, throwing the lead stones after
We need to
all
stay on
the
this side
time in
of that
Manitoba. A
rock.
couple of years playing with Reed Carruthers, 3 with Mike McHugh, and now a 6th Brier. And after he's
T-line
moved
is
to
perfect.
Northern Ontario to Red Lake.
The temptation would be to tap that red, but if it's any angle at all with somebody like Dunstone throwing, you're in trouble for a
Should be
double.
okay.
Back 4. A little heavy right now.
Line's good.
A little heavy right now. Back 4. Weight's close.
Well, line's good now.
Weight's good. Back.
Line's good.
Weight's good.
Super team, line's good. Line, yep. Whoa.
Gotta go right.
Whoa for here.
Right.
Wait only. Yep.
Watch this curl now.
Good.
And lovely. Super. Just hit the 1.
Good shot.
Nice call.
It's good.
Really good spot.
Newfoundland and Labrador, that's the Nathan Young team from the Remax Center, St. John's Curling Club, against Nova Scotia, Matt Manuel from the Halifax Curling Club.
Nathan putting a lot of pressure on Matt Manuel this afternoon.
Yeah, hard
Needs
job.
to score through a tiny
job.
port and needs to stop in the forefoot for
Hard
the
job.
single.
Hard, Jeff. Hard, Jeff.
Hard! Hard! Roll that! Easy. Roll it. Roll it.
Wow, good audible.
Attaboy.
Super. Wow.
It's not as drawn up.
Yep, yeah, but that.
That's not in the.
Hard. Whoa. Yep.
Go ahead. It's not in the.
Yep.
Manuel.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
Sad that only I can follow him.
yeah, that's it's disturbing.
Tap that. Tap it a little high. Unlock it.
Manual labor in here, Kathy.
Do we unlock this?
He just smokes it.
This is what I think. What we have to do is we have to
Top
unlock it and keep
stay
it
on the nose.
cued.
Yes.
So it does
Well,
that.
Or just
You're
stay
gonna
on
have
the
to tap
nose.
it a little high and roll this way,
Yeah,
right?
like we just want to top it to still out count this guy.
Yeah.
Top it to here.
Yeah.
And stay right on the nose.
Yeah.
And then I have the double for 3, right?
Yeah.
It's tricky.
You might just pick one out.
You might throw guard.
Oh, good.
I let him.
Let him. Yeah, like we're down a million, right?
Okay, so we're throwing back 8.
Yeah. With
We
the
can't move it past that one.
what turn?
And we're
In
hitting
turn,
it
or-
a hair high, just a hair. We're gonna play this way, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just an inch high with back
Yeah.
8. Yeah.
So we saw this path.
Like just back 4 weights.
Yeah, back 8. About back 8.
Okay.
We want to be at the end of it.
Trying to kick this back a little bit, but save it. Try to get on the corner, and then there's some height so that eventually they can come in and go this way and get rid of that Manitoba yellow. Brilliant freeze by Darren Moulding, so they should have this path pretty well figured out.
Oh, dropped it.
Yep. Gotta go.
He said he dropped it.
Line's good
Back 4,
now.
back 8.
Gotta go.
Line's close.
Back 8.
Hodgson.
Clean.
Didn't add. That's the
Yep.
slang for
Yep.
I didn't extend like I thought I was going to just let it go, dropped it.
Back 8 weight is what they were hoping for.
Both of you, yep.
Well. This is okay. It's not bad.
That's pretty good.
Good shot.
Should have stayed on it.
Being polite.
Good.
Well, okay. No, I think it's about as good as it could be.
It's all right.
Oh, we didn't sweep it the whole way, so it's not as good as we can do, but it's fine.
Nose or hair low, if any.
What if we don't throw, like, what if we threw a guard? No, never mind. Not a guard, I mean. But, yeah, I think it's right on the nose.
I think so.
Hair low.
I think nose is pretty good.
Nose, it's always getting
Shade
it,
low.
hey?
Shade low is good.
Nose, it's always going to touch
Oh yeah.
it too.
Yeah, as long as your nose are inside, I think you're always okay.
Okay.
Not overlap much, so you won't get much drag, but they don't need much drag. Just hit it dead on. The yellow's going to clip the back red, and the reds fly out for fun. Then where do you want to roll here? That's the next problem.
There, it's going to touch the other one.
Yeah.
Right. Nose hit, you said?
What's that?
Nose?
Right on the nose.
Try too hard to roll buried, you might not get the back red. Dead on with speed.
Battle of the Cooeys in a 3-3 tie, and it is Jamie with last rock.
And it is Kevin lying 3, but he tried to bury on his last stone. It did not. It is available. And for Jamie, if he can get just to the nose, it will be good enough for shot.
16th Brier for Jamie. Winless in his previous 9 games against his brother.
Yep.
Good, 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 good.
Very nice.
Very nice for a single.
I think so.
Whoa, hard roll.
And as mentioned, the only time he made the playoffs was 12. Lost in a 3-4 game to Rob Fowler.
I didn't get to the nose, so they didn't get the drag. He didn't want to roll left like that. They're really fortunate, Vic,
I think it's quite good, no?
by rolling accidentally where he did. It's a really tough double and sit 2.
What is there? There's no
Can
shot.
Can you ever hit it off this one first and get it to go over?
It's gonna
top?
chunk. It's going right in here.
Do you think?
Just make the really thin double, guys.
Ooh,
Just hit like nothing of this and go underneath.
And stick the shooter on that one?
Or you
No,
can stick
this
the
isn't
shooter.
for 2?
No, because this.
Does
Well-
it? I think it goes under it.
If you throw, if you run that
Can you ever get
red
this
right
spinning
into the
up?
crotch, does the stone at the top of the button go under or over that stone in the 8 foot?
I think it goes under
There's
it.
a
Under
spot
or
you can
click
hit
it.
that it would go under. But I don't. Do we get this one? Probably. We don't need to move it that far.
Like with control,
Normal.
Well, I think we got to throw a little more.
normal.
Yeah, normal. You need to hit
At
this one
least.
pretty thick. Like,
Firm.
yeah. You're hitting this and just kind of like.
Pretty sure it's 2.
Team Manitoba
And then we're gonna
got
touch
very
this
lucky. If
probably.
that rocket stopped here, it'd be a soft weight
Which I don't
double
think is good.
for 3.
What do you like? Well, yeah, I don't know.
Just
Can you
rolled
ever
to a
touch
really
this one
sneaky
first?
spot.
And then this one spins up and catches it?
No.
Is that there?
Timeout.
Yeah, timeout.
I mean,
This is our only chance here.
We have to make this.
Getting back in this, so.
I don't know. It's just a little high, and we just if we hit it high.
Easy shot is to over curl us by a lot, roll
I
out,
think that's our best
hit a
shot.
lot of the shot rock.
I think it's it.
you're right, Colin.
Then it
like
goes
3/4
under.
high.
Yeah.
Solid, normal, 3/4 high. Yep.
Yeah.
You're right.
Like
You're right,
normal,
Hodge.
normal or solid.
Normal, it'll
We
spring
just
it.
don't want to touch this.
Yeah. We just roll.
We shouldn't, though.
More
We're just
important to hit
rolling.
it accurate than the weight, right?
Yeah. So what do you like for weight? You got to throw the. Well, no, the intern. Well.
It doesn't matter.
It
we
doesn't
did
really
call
matter.
it.
The outturn's there.
Yeah, it's on here.
I like
We're just
good
looking at
normal.
eggs,
Like
Okay. Like last time, that was pretty
we got
good.
50 seconds, but we've decided. We just need to hit. This is for 2, right?
If you
Wait, where are you
sliver
going? Like
the
straight
shot
on?
rock, it's still
we need
jammed.
to
So
hit
you've
it
got to
not
get
moving.
quite a
Not
bit
go
of the
like
shot
off-
rock. So you want to
off
hit
this
about
one and then spin it in?
3/4 of this.
It's not there?
It's not set up right.
Okay.
Yeah, this is here for 2.
Yeah.
All right. Normal or
Just gotta hit it like a couple inches high with normal, solid normal, like
Okay.
Boston, kind of the weight that I threw.
So hit it almost where the broom is. It'll go under that corner red. If you feather the shot rock, it's going to jam.
So this is just for 2.
Yes.
Okay.
And not easy.
Yep. Whoa. Yep.
Yep.
Whoa. Curl. Clean.
Jake Horgan angle it back and touched it. And one
Had to be higher.
Higher. I just need a
only.
little bit.
That's it. They couldn't sneak it underneath.
Had to hit more of that shot rock. Hit it almost, just way. They could have brushed that a lot sooner.
Yeah, slumped shoulders will tell you a lot. It's taken a while for Northern Ontario to get on the board, but they are now after that single in 4. That's the early mistakes that have cost the team from Sudbury. Down 5-1 as we welcome you back Thursday afternoon, final day round robin play here at the Tim Hortons Brier. And once again, Manitoba, first time since that first end, they have the last rock again playing the Yellowstone.
No roll. Yes. Hard, Cole. Hard.
Really good.
Very nice.
How good's that? The first rock missed the center line, so it was tickable. They made the tick. I've only seen 2 this week. Made it perfect, rolled in the rings. Rolled the opponent's Northern Ontario rock in the rings, and that allowed Ryan to make the hit and insult the injury. He not only made the hit, he rolled buried. How's that for 2 shots? Split them in, rolled buried. Now he's sitting 2 with hammer.
Line's bit of room right now.
Are we over?
Line's good. Line's
Line's
good for a
good.
long guard.
Not over yet.
Got a curl.
Gotta go.
Got a curl. Line's good now.
Yep.
Curl. Good shot.
Turn. Clean.
Colton Lott.
Great pair, Petey.
In talking with Colton earlier, I thought he's such a quiet guy, just a quiet young man. And he said even
Give you guys a bit more.
to when he was first starting to get into position, second with Ryan Harnden, there wasn't a lot said. they were pretty quiet. But they've grown now a little bit to be more communicative.
Well, they had a training weekend, and they did some golfing, and it wasn't about curling. It was just about getting to know each other, because the relationship between sweepers is really special, as it is with the back end, and you have to get to feel comfortable. And Colton is a really shy guy, and so that helped break down some of the barriers. And now it's, like he said, just the stories and what he's learned from Ryan. It's been wonderful.
I think just Just peel that high one.
Take that.
What's that?
Okay. I don't hate giving this a go then.
We miss it. It's hitting our yellow.
I would hate to kill that yellow.
Okay.
Yeah, I would too. My first thought was the high one.
Big trouble here for Northern Ontario.
Clean. Just clean. You're good. You're good.
Okay. Shot Colt.
That's what I like trying.
Yeah, the only other shot I didn't mind was just peeling the tight one.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Even like back 4, back 8.
Yeah,
just,
okay. Just play the forefoot. Bury it.
Yeah. Even back 8, like.
Yeah.
Nice
Just
call
get it
here.
back.
Just try to sink it. Even if you'd love to be shot, but get it back there, bury it. Takes away the side yellow that might not go on the scoreboard if you make this. And have something back there to maybe freeze to and shrink the scoring area at least.
Okay, your weight should be there.
Line's a little tight.
Line's tight. It's pretty good.
Line's good.
Let's drop in on Newfoundland and Labrador against Nova Scotia, and it is Nathan Young.
And he doesn't have to make the triple. He just has to get to the nose and maybe roll a little bit to outcount that stone at the back, but he does face 3.
Hard.
Jams it dead on. He might not be shot.
I don't think he will be, Russ.
Second Brier for the young 20-year-old.
Whoa.
Went 1-7 a year ago in Lethbridge. And we'll spin it far enough. There you go for a single. So trying to go one game better, coming in at 1-6.
And don't forget for Nathan, he's off to the Canadian Juniors in a couple of weeks. So he said, is there any better way to train? Most people don't use the Brier to train for the juniors.
Yeah.
But that's what this can be for him.
No kidding. Can you imagine? Well, we're going to the juniors, so let's just enter the
Go to
Brier.
the Brier. Oh.
Are you okay?
My goodness, you two.
Yeah.
Okay. You and I, we can't stand on our feet.
Tied 1-1 now.
You okay?
Oh yeah.
Good throw, mate.
That was a big shot.
Watch out. There it goes.
Colton was ready to push him out of the way to save that shot.
Yeah. If you think the rock is slow, then add 3 feet.
Okay. I think it is.
Okay. That's a lot more weight.
Line's good.
This is.
It's not that much more.
Back 4.
Close.
Back 4.
Oh, rooms. Rooms.
Back 8. Back 8. Wait
much
till the
as
end
you
to
can,
blade
Jake.
it. You're gonna need to go. Get ready, Jake.
As much as you
You wait. Gotta wait.
Maybe third shot.
Yep.
Second,
Yep.
second
Yep.
shot. Yep.
Very
Yep.
Okay.
Hangs on.
Okay.
Back edge.
Hard to
Yeah.
tell.
Yeah.
He threw quite a bit more.
Shoot.
Ah.
They got the rocks in their heads. They identified that as being slower.
Another update. Let's go and check in on Reed Carruthers against Saskatchewan.
Well, it is 3 that Kelly faces. And Kelly, you've talked about it a lot, Russ, won the provincials in Saskatchewan by being a great touch drawer. And he's made some wonderful ones already today. Needs the 8-foot.
Line's real good. Nice pass.
Kelly Knapp and his team from the Highland Curling Club in Regina.
Hard, Colt. Line's good. Good speed, Colt. 14-8. Attaboy.
Nicely done.
For his single, and you see Carruthers there
You guys keep playing like that.
at 3 losses, and that would get you something, except you've got 3 teams in front that are just a couple of games better.
You don't have to be shot. You just.
Okay.
Right? We need to be buried.
Either hit now or it doesn't matter. Too late now.
Back 4, back 8.
Yeah. Just get buried.
Yeah, the boys from the north are all in here now, Vic.
Oh, yeah.
I think speed's the same. Make speed's the same as your last draw.
Yeah, it's not quicker.
Yeah.
Okay. Speed's about the same.
Yeah, so almost the same as my last draw, just a couple feet more.
I'd say it's 2 feet heavier. Okay, than it's been.
His worst game of the week, 68.
Line's good. Yep.
And now
Straight.
44.
Straight.
Top 4.
Line's good.
I got late. What do you think?
Yeah, still late.
Yep. Yep.
Top 4.
Yep. Hard line. Hard line.
Hodgson.
Hard.
Oh, if you can sneak it. Oh, can you get it by the second one? No, you cannot.
Wow.
It's okay.
It's just gone now.
It's not bad.
That is way different.
It's getting slow.
There's pretty good spot.
Straight peel.
Yeah.
I would imagine just peel us out of here because what does Northern Ontario do with their next one? You hit the yellow, there's a hit for 4 or 5. They might try to come around. You've got a short raise. You might have a double to end the game. This is the right call.
That makes sense. It's also getting straighter, right? That's what happens
What
when
do you want to do? You want to loop with the end?
By comparison, one's 44, one's 97.
Clean.
Oh.
Clean.
Oh.
Still falling.
Come on.
Throw Matt. Good. Yeah.
Give him half.
Give him half, yeah, and
Yeah.
then he's got to be a little careful.
Half. Show him half.
Do we ever make the hit and roll now?
No, I just show him half, and he's got to. That's the only way we get back in this, right? Like,
Yeah, you can just draw back there.
We can't.
If you
give
want to
him,
be over
like,
here so he doesn't have the red
If we're
double.
still trying to win, we can't give him 2.
No.
We got to go here.
You mean I put this on for this?
Maybe hold.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, get shot.
Straight around it.
Not like I'm saying we're in good shape or anything, but
Now,
How much? How
you got to
much,
try.
how much more on this one?
you can, I guess,
You need 4 feet more than you just threw.
eliminate one by trying what Colin Hodgson is saying, play the hit and roll off the stone just at around 9 o'clock.
Yep. Yeah, you could to sit the 2. There'd be a fairly makeable double, but that's also a way to steal. Maybe Dunstone does make that double, and he goes underneath and you get a steal.
What do you like this, though?
I like this a lot because this is tougher. And if Dunstone ends up raising his own and does something wrong, it's a steal of 2.
Yep. Hard, you got to
You
go.
buying in, Kathy, as well?
You just got to go. Hard. Come on, Jake.
Running out of line here, though.
Hard.
Got to get by this yellow or it's disaster.
Line's good.
Weight's great. It's a little heavy. Back has to sit a little.
Back 4.
Line's real nice.
Needs to sit. Hard beach.
Good. Perfect shot.
No, they did.
Great shot.
Real good.
Perfect. Shot. Best
It's as good as we can do with. Yeah, because.
Best you could do.
Tanner's
Real
a
nice.
wonderful curler.
Yep.
Just missed 2 simple ones early, and now all the shots have been crazy difficult.
Well, we mentioned that silver medal in the juniors
Line on my own out of my
to
hand.
Dunstone in 16, then to Tyler Tardy, who's right next door and throwing the third stones for
So nice
Kevin
shots.
Cooey. He lost to Tardy in 18.
Okay. So just like 5-6 feet more than what I've been giving you?
Yeah, 6 feet.
Yeah, 5 feet.
That's quite the stat.
Final stone. Right now it is Shot Rock, belonging to Northern Ontario.
Queen.
Back 4.
Get.
We can bump it. Whoa.
Whoa.
We're bumping. Whoa.
Lot.
Whoa.
Right off, guys.
Whoa. Close.
Clean up.
Get. Hard. Hard.
Trying to keep it straight now. Lot.
Whoa.
Back
Brian.
Now help it
Brian.
over. Harnden.
Brian.
How's this? How's this going to work out for you? Just fine, thank you very much.
Incredible.
Two more. And they really earned these. 7-1 at the break.
The 2023 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, proudly serving Canada's favorite coffee. By Cashmere Bathroom Tissue, nothing feels like it. By BKT Tires and OK Tire, and by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Well, what do you got to say, Coach? Certainly Mike Harris has been there, seen a lot, experienced a lot. Finds himself down, though, at the break. 7-1. And really didn't start well in that first Dunstone with last rock, but it was, remember, heavy draw. Then a crash on the guard, and then the slash doesn't work. And you make those and you combine all the mistakes with a skip that's struggling. That's why it is 7-1. The numbers after 5 brought to you by PointsBet Canada, the official sports gaming partner of Curling Canada. And on the other side, Coach just says, keep doing what you're doing.
So if you wanna go up to the top, you may only get one shot. And if there's no shot at the top, always give everything you've got.
It's all in their hands. Ontario at 5-2. Mike McEwen will close it out tonight against Karsten Sturmay. A win by McEwen and they will be in the final 3. But at the same time, on the ice will be Quebec against New Brunswick. And Felix Asselin will try to win, hoping for a McEwen loss to force a tiebreaker. That is our game feature tonight. Kathy will be watching everything as she is this one, the Battle of the Cooeys.
Well, Jamie was trying to tab his stone up for shot. It didn't curl enough, and so it is side by side. Kevin Cooey raced down. The opportunity here to get to the middle of those two and scatter them just outside of the 4-foot for 3.
Curl! Hard curl! Gotta go! Gotta go! Curl, 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 gotta go!
Well,
will not. Lots of room by that guard.
So steal 1. Look at this. Will Jamie finally, in his 10th try, beat his brother 5-3 at the break. Here it is, the Redstones that are struggling, down by 6. And Northern Ontario trying and looking for that big comeback. If they can win, they may still have a shot at first place. But right now it's Manitoba's to lose as they lead it. Have a chance to go 8 straight, and they would claim first place.
It's looking okay.
In Pool A.
Top 8.
Okay, line's great. Oh, we got wait. We just cooked it.
It's
still just top 8.
Just
right
stay
here.
close.
Nothing higher
Make
than
it
this.
good.
Nothing higher. It looks like you can go.
Make it good.
Hard, hard.
Come on.
Hard.
Come on.
Great spot.
More teams are giving this strategy a try. Instead of stacking 3 rocks down the middle and keeping Northern Ontario busy trying to make double peels, they're trying to choke off both come-arounds, which they've done very successfully here. You slide behind the tee line, it's maybe not a good move. You throw it short, it's another corner guard.
I wonder, Kathy, too, if it could be Dunstone looking at his opposition and seeing the struggles and saying, come and get me. You can't draw today. I know that. We've seen you can't draw today. Your team is struggling today.
Well, sure, there's a little bit of that for sure. When you see that your opponent is struggling, it's about taking advantage of what you can.
Good shot.
Give that a go. Do we need to?
You like just ripping it?
Okay.
I'd hate to roll for a center, yeah.
Smart.
So if you run it back, stick it, you might just roll your shooter over.
There's a very good chance you'll leave a guard. If it ever rolls as a center guard, then there's a good chance for Northern Ontario to duck in behind and steal one. So just play the scoreboard.
Not it.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Good try.
So they take their own out, and looks a little better for Northern Ontario now. They've got that corner in the Tim's Cup.
15.
Yeah,
or on the Tim's Cup.
That guard that's gone was one they needed, right? So going to try to set up the two this way. Sometimes when it's this far ahead, this late, somebody like Manitoba will go, well, we'll just peel, let them sit three. If we'll try a couple doubles, you know, and you could get three really fast here. Speaking of really
pretty
fast.
nice. Got to move a little.
It still needs
If you
to
can
It's
curl
all there. It's all there.
It's trying. It's coming down.
Go. Hard line. No, we're good for line.
Okay, hold on. Okay. Shot,
Yeah,
Jake.
nice shooting, Jake.
Shot.
Try that.
Great read on that.
Okay.
What do you like?
Or this for now. He goes again. We rip it, and I have an easy double.
Yeah, I don't mind trying to roll in a bit.
I think this is good, eh, guys?
I think this is the
You
call.
like this?
Yeah.
Control.
Control it.
Interesting. If you peel a guard this late, they might sit three, and then you've got a couple of tough doubles to try to get it back to a single or a blank.
Control. Just clean.
They're hoping Northern Ontario, after the shot's made, they go around the corner. Then you peel the corner, then there'll be a double. You can sit two this way too.
Hard. Great shot.
Rolls about a stone, maybe a stone and a half. We're looking maybe to get it to the 4.
Good spot to roll because the doubles. Well, to make it, you're rolling out.
14-1. I think I could do the same weight. And
The mop is 6 feet quicker right now.
okay. Okay.
Yeah, we're almost 15. Probably 14-8.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, this is top 8.
Line's good.
Line's good.
Top 8.
Line's good.
Top 8, top 4. Top 4.
Line's good. Straight.
Line's good.
Go.
Clean it.
Top 4.
Whoa.
Curl.
Whoa.
Curl.
Really
Easy.
nice
Whoa.
curl to the corner.
If you can. Yep.
Yep. Curl. Curl.
Hard.
Curl. Curl.
Curl.
Good
Trying
throw.
to wait as long as I could.
Nice throw.
Doesn't curl.
I'm thinking you could give this a hard go.
Okay. Hey.
Do you like that? Or do you just want to make this?
Where do you see Beach?
This is probably pretty good, too.
4-2, Newfoundland and Labrador leading Nova Scotia, Kathy.
Well, trying to get to the nose of that stone. If you can make a little bit of a graze on that back red one, there's that biter on the outside. There's 3, potentially 4 that can come into play.
Thin.
Thin.
Matt Manuel trying to, or was trying to win their first for Nova Scotia. Oh, and a little bit more.
Close.
And he'll settle for just the single.
Clean. Yep.
Mark Dacey, the last in 2004.
Whoa.
I tap it to your son Jacques the other night. That's like the width of a paper, and he makes that for 4.
Yeah.
Bad break.
Yeah, I think that's the shot.
Gotta get it out of there though.
Right to there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to figure out a way we can. Yeah. Okay.
The only other shot is like freeze there, but it's not really doing
Or
anything
freeze
either.
here.
Or freeze there.
Yeah. But I still think there's value to hitting one of these. Try this.
Okay. How much?
Board. This is that same spot
Yep.
yours moved.
Yep.
That should be close.
Yeah, roll anywhere past
Yeah.
the center line.
Yeah.
Roll in front of the back one
wait.
creates some
Board.
havoc.
Okay.
Tanner threw board waiter down here.
Yeah. Okay.
I took a little more ice.
We a bit light?
Yep.
Whoa.
Whoa. Yep.
Whoa.
Hard.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa, curl. 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 Clean.
Curl.
Yep. Right in the hole.
It's good.
Nice.
Good.
And it spins back, so maybe just a little more difficult to remove.
Yeah. It's all right.
Taking him freezing that back one, Darren.
Yeah.
Okay. Out turn.
I like the way we've like.
Yeah.
I've liked like the last like 6 or 7 throws, and
that's okay.
I've probably only
better
made
than
3 shots.
That's better than throwing it like crap.
Well, that's the thing too, right? You can go right back to the first and second ends. There was a shot there, one more, 3 shots, as he says, and that's why they're down 5-0. So now, if you have to concede a little bit, but if they can at least finish on a positive,
no kidding. And you know, when they were down 4-0, he actually said that. You know, let's make them earn it. Let's hang in there. Send a message. They might see each other later on in the week.
Clean.
Yep.
Clean.
Blast.
Good boy.
Right
Go.
to get to.
Freeze is really good. Matt's going to hammer it out of there, and you'll have a wide open hit for your 2.
Hey, lock this on, guys.
Okay.
Tanner threw one down here a couple ends ago, and it would look perfect with about 2 feet to go, and then it kind of just smudged over 3 or 4 inches they didn't expect.
Oh no, it's well.
By now it's
probably
only a few
good,
feet faster.
I think
By
it's
now.
quicker
What I'm
than the
seeing
draw.
is-
You just threw 13-9 to back 4. I think it's 14-5.
I got 14 on Darren's to the wing.
Just a few feet
I think it's
faster.
close.
They want to freeze that stone to the back?
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
give it a nice release.
Yeah.
Other option would be hit the top one, roll in front of the back one.
Line's good. A little tight. Yep. Gotta go line.
We're heavier. No, we're not. I got a bit light.
Real hard for line. Real hard.
Hodgson closest to the stone.
Hold it.
It's not fast.
Hard. Hard.
Boy, what a scrub. Colin Hodgson.
Just
And
Good
not
sweep.
enough.
Like it's
Just to the
really
top
slow.
edge of the 4.
Oh.
Funny. When Tanner let it go, he thought it was heavy.
Yeah. Yeah, they didn't have the speed right there.
2.
I heard Darren say
14.
last time
Yeah,
it
I
started
got
to slow
that.
down. I guess that's what's happening.
Like,
Wasn't really a positive release.
half rock. Yeah.
Well, there's some interested observers on the right in the glasses. That's Dean Dunstone. That's Matt's dad. And beside him is his grandmother, Carol, and in front his father, Jim. Carol and Jim won the 1980 Canadian Mixed Championship, and it's something for sure that Matt is very proud of. Easy to watch on a day like today.
And I'm sure filled with pride.
Oh, no question.
Oh, they've been impressive, Kathy. Just a couple of games they've had a couple skips not show up type thing, but still, you can't score points in these guys. They said half a rock. I'm not sure that's thick enough. Make this double.
Close.
Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Hard Colton.
Lot, here we go.
Jeez, that's crazy straight.
And it is crazy straight.
Good.
Blow it straight.
Shot. I'll play it.
Didn't curl as much as he wanted, but
Oh, I was
he had to
thinking
hit a
thin.
lot more of that thing.
Oh, I don't think you can.
I guess
You have
we
to
were
hit thin.
a little closer to the center line on that one than the other one.
Yeah.
A little bit. You know, less sight.
No, I'm a foul.
I like the throw. From my end, it looked really good. He hit like a thin line.
Oops.
What do you like?
You don't have to throw hard.
Control. Out turn. Just
Yeah.
touch it with control. An inch of it.
Because we got to be able to stick
yeah.
it. I've seen some.
Control weight.
Well, appropriate. It's Northern Ontario because Al Hackner made one of these a long time ago, and this is just about impossible.
Can we?
Control.
Okay.
Just touch it.
Just touch it, redirect it, somehow try to save the thrown rock.
I'm trying to think, Kathy, isn't this something similar to what Rachel Holman did?
That very thin.
Yeah. When was that?
I think it was in St. Catharines. I'm trying to think of the year, but it is so slim.
Basically touch it and just come over, right?
Yep.
Give it a draft on the way by.
Whoa, curl, curl, clean, curl, curl, straight, straight.
Now you got this. Look at this. This could change, and not. And it'll be a steal of one more. Just not their day, Northern Ontario.
1 inch of it. It's off.
Dunstone, with a win, will take first place. The Thames River. A river does run through it here in London. From a marshy beginning just outside of the city all the way down, emptying into Lake St. Clair. We are in London for this year's Tim Hortons Brier. And our featured game has all been Manitoba. From very first stone, thrown by Tanner Horgan, led to a deuce for Dunstone, and then the steal, another single. Just really hasn't been their day, and it's now 8-1. The game story brought to you by Tim Hortons, proudly serving Canada's favorite coffee. So, Kathy, let's turn our attention now to the Battle of the Cooeys. Jamie from the Territories, Kevin, the Alberta champion.
Well, all those red stones you see belong to Jamie Cooey, and on his final stone wasn't able to get to the nose, and so it is Kevin already lying one, but it's hard to score two unless you get to the nose of your own and tap the Cooey, the younger Cooey stone back. So it essentially is just a tap of a couple of inches, and it will give him two.
You were right either way. Cooey. Just say Cooey all the time. Oh, Cooey. Wow.
That has been the day. Only one.
So a single and still trails. This is where we will go now. Right next door, actually. We'll go from sheet A over to sheet B here at Budweiser Gardens. Jamie from the Yellowknife Curling Club mentioned 16th appearance. Never in 9 previous games has he beaten his older brother Kevin. But here he leads 5-4, and the Territories have the last rock. They have the hammer playing the red stones.
Keep going, even show the other side. Hard, hard, right up, right up. Sweet. Shot.
Kevin Cooey was flying along undefeated, the best skip here percentage-wise. Came in
shot.
last night with a bit of a cutter. Couldn't find draw weight, and he hasn't rebounded at all, obviously.
Well, the curious thing last night, though, Kathy, was that they knew it, they felt it, they've seen it a number of times, and it wasn't until the 7th or 8th that they even thought about moving it.
Wait, Scott.
And I'm seeing struggles today, and I don't know that it is the rocks. It's almost where to put the broom. There's been a number of times that we've shown that he's gone by guards by a lot, that he had to cut short, or he had the chance to wrap and bury in the 4th end, and he left it out, and Jamie took advantage of that for the 3. So I don't think it's rocks today. I do think it was last night, but today I think it's broom placement.
Alberta has their work cut out now. It's 2 perfect out-turn come-arounds. This is always one of the toughest shots. We see this set up time and time and time again, but team with hammer wrap 2 around. You'd love to bump these back a bit, but you sure can't miss wide. And you don't want to take off your perfect buried yellow one either.
Okay, that'll work.
I think that's an awfully good attempt, but you could hit that dead on if you wanted to.
Chuck.
Straight guard. Still taking 4 feet of ice, but that's much less than when
Yeah, I
they
thought so too.
textured the rocks
Never
earlier.
thought heavy, Brad.
Just half.
Yeah, line a bit.
It's
Half.
late.
Just half.
Hard
High
down.
half.
Hard curl.
Girl, go ahead.
Hard. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Good shot. Nice. Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Cole
He's
Parsons
drunk, doesn't he?
throwing the second stones.
Oh, yeah. Shot.
Mentioned they are from the Yellowknife Curling Club with Jamie Cooey skipping. Shadrach McLeod, Cole Parsons, and Glenn Kennedy at third. The Alberta champions are out of the Glencoe Club in Calgary. Kevin Cooey, Tyler Tardy throwing third stones with Carrick Martin and Brad Thiessen lead and
Line's good.
second respectively.
Carrick. Line's good.
Line's good.
Okay.
Easy line.
Split center. Split center is your line.
Girl.
No, line's good. Line's good.
That'll
Line's
definitely
good.
get to the middle of the center line.
Sweet.
Get rid of both of ours. Yeah.
Clean.
Glenn Kennedy.
Whoa. Whoa. Clean. Clean. Make a bit of a play on these, eh? Thinking like hack, half, and just.
Same thing. Same thing.
Okay. I was thinking like hack, move them around on the one Brad threw.
Time out.
Yeah.
Angle Ray's bullet is probably there to blast the
We got a
Reds
good
out
chance
if
of
they
a
throw
fourth.
another guard.
We're looking also good to give up a big pile here. So I didn't love the guard. I didn't love the guard. My first thought was something like this, like hack.
Hack's not getting rid of either of these.
We don't need to. We just need to get this open so you can come off it, right?
Well, then they make a double. It's yeah.
Well, this one's not going far, right? I'm just thinking moves like here and here.
Yeah, you're gambling by doing
I'd
that,
rather
though.
play this one, I think.
Okay.
than Kill one of these.
Sure.
If you guard, I'm worried he.
I don't love
does
the guard.
something like that.
Yeah.
I think we got to make the play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My first thought was no.
Okay. Don't want much weight on this, eh?
Well, you got to kill this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, whatever you're seeing,
Like-
board.
Yeah, I like board.
What turn?
It's the right call. It's a tricky shot, Vic. You're trying to hit the yellow straight back onto the red, but that other yellow's kind of in the way. So if you miss high side, you don't get the reds out, or certainly don't move it far enough. If you, well, so you change turns. So if you high side this and you tick the yellow, that's a complete disaster. And there's not much difference between hitting that yellow and making this perfect. You got to miss low side of anything here.
So come across the nose just a little bit. Right now it is territory sitting two. Decent.
Hard, Brad!
Trying to get right to the nose. That works. So he crossed it just that little bit to avoid touching the yellow top edge of the four.
Not quite. He missed it the way you had to miss it. So it's he's got a bunch of his color in there now.
Okay, yeah.
4-3, Newfoundland and Labrador, and they face some pressure here.
Well, they do. They face 3, and so he's elected to play the hit. Needs to stick it.
Clean. Yep.
Gotta go, Nate. Gotta go, Nate. Gotta go, Nate.
There's a steal of 1.
Ooh.
Yellow. Yes. 1 lemon on
Pretty big weight at that hit against 3.
I was going to say the exact same
think
thing,
it's an
and
inch
that's
more,
something
Jamie.
maybe at
Little
the
more.
Canadian Juniors. He'll dial the weight back a bit.
Now this becomes a hitting contest, these next 5.
Yep, yes! Real hard. Hard, Cole, you got it. Gotta go. Gotta go to get rid of one of these. Disaster.
There's no weight.
Fuck's sakes. Huh.
Easy double.
Yeah. Could just go here, let him play the double, and you have a pick out to 4th.
Yeah.
Alberta is sitting
There.
3 without last rock.
Hope he doesn't spin it up.
Yeah.
I don't hate this.
We talked about going here,
See what they like.
letting Jamie do this,
What do you guys like?
and then the rock will be there, and then Kevin can come down and pick that clean.
I just think we might be putting it in the way of his when he makes his double.
To your point, though, Kathy, if Kevin is having a problem putting the brush down in the right spot, any draw
Even if I'm back 4.
he picks here, any spot would be difficult, right?
Well, in this case, it's not so bad because it's not as precise. But when he was trying to get it within about 4 inches of a ideal target,
Early line of hair.
that's when he's been struggling.
Line of
Here
it.
he's got a little bit of latitude.
Hard then.
He's had great draw weight. It's just wound
Gotta
up
be
in the wrong
back, Keith.
spots.
Back, Keith. Line, yes. Gotta go line.
Decent.
Hard.
Got to get
Hard.
by.
Gotta be
Martin.
back here, guys.
And won't get back there.
Sneaky. It's all right. Maybe.
You heard the word from Tyler Tardy, sneaky.
Yeah, I might catch the back of this too.
When it goes
right?
like that last rock that was just thrown
What turn you like?
prevents this one from going anywhere.
Let's go, bud. What is it?
So
Half?
now they got to play the run back.
A little thinner. I kind of see 3/4.
Run back
2/3.
is a triple. It might be there. That middle yellow. If this red comes in, hits about a 1/4 to a half of it.
Might pop left.
It could get them all, yeah.
One like back line and
Out turn.
Really, really straight when you throw this type of weight.
Jamie Cooey
Whoa.
first.
Whoa.
Looking for the combination.
Cole.
Has the hammer.
Cole. Hard.
Parsons
Hard.
staying with it. Here we go. And we'll get rid of 2. And look at that rollover. Sit on the side, and then the shooter spins into the top edge.
That's massive if it's closer.
Them right there, eh, brother?
What's that?
Them.
I think so, yeah.
You have a look now where that goes. I still think that it may be
Well, Jamie's yelling shooter there. If somebody jumps on that and sweeps it, it probably spins in.
I think it would, Kathy. They only needed about half an inch. Looks
Roll
like
anywhere. Yeah.
looks
Those
like
might be a
it's
little scary, but-
I'm
Yellow's
thinking-
second, third.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well then, well then.
Whoa, then. Whoa.
Clean.
Clean.
Yep.
Whoa. Yep. Clean.
Whoa.
Yep.
Curl.
Yes. Straight. Shot.
Very nice. Good control, Wade. Got the force here, which is what they had to do.
Board right.
Mr. Cooey. There you go, sir.
Cheering for both.
You betcha. Always good to see Mr. Cooey.
Well, he had a big Northwest Territories flag this morning when Jamie was playing, and it's nice to see the reversible when they're both.
Easy. Cool. Hard call. Hard.
It's got a curl.
Hard. Keep going. Hard.
Try to get it up and sit right there. Don't roll too far. Oh, goodness.
Just gonna have a look. It's too yellow, eh?
Yeah.
Too yellow.
It is. Wow. Cole Parsons trying to help it over here. And just spins too far. Steal 2, Alberta. Still looking to beat his brother for the first time. Carrick Martin. He throws the lead stones for the Alberta champions out of the Glencoe Club in Calgary as we welcome you back. We've changed our games, moved over to focus now on the battle of the brothers. Jamie against Kevin, and Jamie missing an opportunity there for a single. Hits, rolls away, gives up a steal, so Alberta leads it now by 1 as we play here in 8. Once again, it's the Territories. It does have Last Rock playing the Redstones. Shadrach McLeod.
Pass it. No, it's okay. It's coming down. Where are you? Whoa. Wait's good. Whoa. Wait's good. Got a curl. Guys, you're going to chip off it. Sit. You're good. Good. Shot.
Locker again.
Good sweep.
Yeah.
Good spot.
The silver light.
Wait, close, top 12.
Okay. Line's good.
Wait, close, top 12. Not heavy.
Hard, looks light.
Yeah, gotta go.
Gotta go hard, guys. Gotta go hard. Keep going. Keep going. Line these up. Keep going.
Okay.
Top 12.
Pretty vulnerable yellow because that nice angle on the red. Hit the left side of the red, that yellow goes pretty easily. So they're going to stack another one on top of there.
Cole Parsons.
Line's close. Line's good. Top 12. What's heavy?
least on T.
No, weight's good.
No.
It's a little bump.
No.
Weight's good.
No. It's got to dig.
Okay, sorry, bud.
A little flip under. Yeah. Flip under.
It's tough to go under, though, without hitting the red onto your own yellow. Kick that yellow to our right and kick it out in the open.
Hack.
Huh? Okay. Yeah. Little big. Little big. Yep. Sweet.
Whoa.
Yep. Hard.
Gotta go, Carrick, hard.
Go.
Hard, right up. Spin. Shot.
Great shot. Look where that yellow goes, Vic. Well thrown rock there. Kills both red.
And it didn't last very long. It's over in 8. And Manitoba, congratulations to the team from the Fort Rouge, skipped by Matt Dunstone, going through undefeated, and they will finish first in Pool A.
Ripping any good?
Well done, both the attaboy. Attaboy, Petey. Good job, coach. Boy.
Clean.
Really nice
Back line.
soft hit and roll to cue up that run back, and they've got the yellow still frozen on the corner of the territory shot rock here.
Weight's good. Whoa. Chad.
Chad, gotta go. Gotta sit. Sit.
Good shot, Cole. Good shot.
Yeah. Triple run double.
Pretty much nose.
Yeah.
There, and they should, with enough speed, get them both.
Gee. Tired just watching that. Here we go.
Yep. Whoa.
Tyler Tardy.
Curl.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Touch.
Get that out.
And he will not. So they're sitting. There's 3 reds in there belonging to the territories.
The run back's the most amazing thing in this sport.
Is this, eh?
Tyler curls a 1/4 inch more.
Okay.
The reds are gone. The yellows are sitting in a good spot now. After this rock lands, there'll be 4 red in there, 1 yellow. What a turning point. Maybe hit the top one through the right-hand port and rolled underneath. It's tricky, but it's a rewarding shot. Just hit this hair high side. Try to miss your back red.
Yep.
Trouble for Kevin.
Whoa. Clean. Whoa.
As we watch Glenn Kennedy drop in now on the game between Crothers and Knapp in a 3-3 tie. We blank 6, blank 7, and what's going on now in 8?
Well, it is Saskatchewan that is shot. You saw Stone at the top of the house. That was Reed's first attempt, trying to come in off because they can't make the draw.
Okay, good try, Rob.
Just not enough ice.
Oh my gosh, and there it is, that lone Stone sitting back of the button. Steel point for Saskatchewan. And Kelly Knapp.
Nice try, bud.
Yeah.
Right. Blinker deuce, eh?
Yeah. Score on
Well, like a ton of the newer teams, it takes a while. Pressure, the lights, the TV, the different ice, the different rocks. Kelly Knapp's turned it around in the last half.
Talking to Kathy.
Yeah, that's just very distracting.
Forward. Okay.
It's a good thing you guys are in a sealed booth.
boy, a lot of red rocks in here, Kathy.
There are. And that
hard.
has been the story of this game. It has been a lot of pressure from the younger Cooey
Hard.
on
Real
Kevin.
hard. Gotta go. Hard.
Watch his catcher here.
Underneath it a little, hey? I think we're probably out counting it.
Chance to sit 3.
Good sweep. What's that? Yeah.
Not positive that easy doubles there with the yellow guard in the way either. For Cooey later.
Down, eh?
What do you think? Is the nose hit? Turn you like, you like the out?
Okay.
What do you think? Same weight?
Yep.
Nose is good, guys.
Whoa, clean.
Yep.
Whoa.
Clean. Whoa.
Whoa.
Glenn
Whoa.
Kennedy.
Cool.
Whoa. Pull the stick. Jeez.
Boy.
Just a little more. Yeah. Jesus. We'll play that run too.
I miss it. It's
Yeah. I like the draw.
okay. You can throw either turn, but probably the end, eh? Just seems
I think you could do here is you could hit it dead on, Vic. Just stay in front of it, stay frozen. Yes, they'll draw for 2, and you might have something with your last one. If not, the most you give is up the deuce, and you're 1 down playing 9 with.
Edge of 8.
This is the better call if you bury it. Let's say this stays in the button wide open. It's a hit to sit 4 with hammer.
even back 4, right? Back 4, sweep for that.
Line's good.
Wait only, wait only.
Line's good.
Line's good, yep.
Yep. Line.
Hard.
Gotta go. Hard. Line's
Room.
good.
Room.
Back 4.
Curl, curl.
Yep, go ahead. Go ahead. You can be deep. You
Whoa,
can be
whoa.
Deep. Just here.
Yep, yes, 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 yes.
Oh, he's found it, huh?
Oh, boy.
Very
Just
nice.
in time. Beautiful shot.
Shot, Kev.
If we can move him and try to get shot is ideal.
I'm just going to leave him the double,
Yeah.
right? Like, if you do this, leave that, don't you?
Yeah.
No, I got this one buried right behind that guy.
I think the dead freeze.
Time out.
I think he's going to throw the guard and hook it on the red a little bit, right?
Yeah. I mean, if he overcurls, I might have a softie in there. And if he doesn't overcurl, I might have, got a runner. Seen that? What do you see of that?
I can only see an inch.
Really? From the hack?
You can just see a sliver, only a sliver.
Yeah, from the hack, eh?
I mean, you could make something with back line and kick it to here, but
Like, is this, Jamie? Yeah, that shot you were thinking, is this crazy?
I was seeing more crossing it, trying to have one on both sides.
Yeah, but then we don't sit. 2, 3, 4. What do you think, Steve?
You can see 2 inches.
I can see an inch, maybe. Yeah.
I see this as the A shot, and then I guess this is the B shot. This is not fair.
Yeah, but I'm thinking to go here. He's got a guard it. I'll have a run.
Yeah, we'll have the runner.
Nothing on that side.
Yep.
It's gonna be real tough to get move that out of the 8-foot, boys.
You can rip it too.
It's just a sliver.
Well, it's at least 1.5 inches you can see, right? You could rip it if you wanted.
So to me, yeah.
Well, we don't need to be good. Like, we just need to be out here, right? Like, right
Yeah,
there,
if you're
he's got-
feeling that, I don't mind it.
I mean, it's got to be perfect.
Try to get to a corner.
This is a pretty tough shot to get that guy, no?
Yeah, to me the options are you freeze them, you play that hack waiter, back line waiter, which
Well, I think
you
maybe
might-
I play
you
the
might
back line
zap.
waiter at this, and if it overcurls, then I do that, right?
Yeah, the tough part is back line doesn't get it far. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it doesn't get it out of the 8 foot, and he's just zapping another one in, right?
Yeah.
That's the only thing I'm worried about. Like I think if we're gonna take a run at that yellow, you rip it out.
I don't like that at all.
Okay.
I've seen him at back line. It's gonna go somewhere. Like, you could have got it to here.
Okay, I
Am
like
I
it.
gonna stick it though for? I doubt it. Should be coming in.
Couple options.
Hooking in there for
Freeze. You could chop off. Hopefully line, if you could ever
the back line, then if we're messing around with it.
line those two up.
Yeah, if you chisel the red,
But
it's
you'd
not
be
awful.
real lucky to do that. And then Cooey's still going to have a hit. So, and you could pick it clean. There is enough room to technically get it out of there. But
He didn't like that, though.
well, you know, his last shot was a wide open hit. He hit half of it rolled out. So no, he wouldn't like that. He's always had good touch.
Not much to choose between the two brothers. Not much to choose on the scoreboard either. As Kevin leads Jamie by 1. Player numbers are brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada. Jamie with his first.
Clean! Clean! Yep! Hard cool! Hard!
Curling early.
Hard! Stay on it! Cool! Hard!
Parsons.
Whoa! Hard! Hard! Bounce it! Bounce it! Bounce it! Hard! Go! Hard!
Whoa!
Good shot. Good shot.
Not bad. It's
Kind of seeing it like soft.
Okay.
Right? Like that.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Center line.
What weight is that?
I'm seeing board.
Okay.
Do you like that?
Yeah.
veteran
So we're
call
not
here
trying to get
because
this out, hey? Just freeze it?
Like if I just get to that spot, I don't think he has anything, right?
Yeah.
most players would throw a bullet here.
Yeah.
I can throw a bit more if you want.
I would like that.
Okay, like here?
Most people would throw this hard, Vic, because it's a double. If you ever sliver this thin, kill that one.
How's that ice, Kev?
Even if you stay somewhere over here, there's a double for 4. So soft weight, use your brushers, just a simple hit and roll here. Don't have to remove that red. Snuggle up to it would be the best spot. If you kick it out a little bit, fine, and there shouldn't be, because of that long guard, there shouldn't be a double. He made a double like this to beat Brendan Botcher and win the Brier. Just soft weight. Use the brushers.
Control. Whoa.
Control the cue ball here.
Easy.
Girl. Please. Easy.
Yeah, struggled last night for sure with a bad rock that they found late, and then today.
Whoa, whoa. Yep.
Yes.
Oh, and there you go. Now, isn't that the kind of shot? Did you hear Jamie say a little earlier? He wants to play a little bit of a runner. If he has that opportunity, that's in his wheelhouse.
Yeah. They carved that. Eason jumped on that, and I heard Kevin say easy, and they brushed it again, and they managed to get it to hook over because it had tons of weight.
Hair high.
I think the brushing was thinking it was going to hang.
So.
Give me a hair more. Give me a hair more.
You stick this, make the double for a possible 3.
Yep. That was a really well thrown rock, and they somehow made it curl. Any roll, Vic, you can see it. 2 inches, he's good.
Just normal.
Whoa. Shad.
Final
Clean.
stone.
Shad. Hard shot. Hard
Shadrach.
Hard.
McLeod
Hard.
is the double there for 3. Got that. Oh, and about a spin. No, he stuffed it, and it'll be a steal of 1. Looking at a 3 spot. Gives up a single.
Top 4.
Final day round robin play.
Top 4. Yellow Brad.
Every slide you make,
Top 4.
we'll be watching you
Hard line.
here at the Tim Hortons Brier. And again, they had a chance. Stick the double for a possible 3, end up jamming it and give up a steal of 1. So 3 straight stolen points now by Alberta, and they lead it over the Territories in a battle of the Cooeys. As we go to the 9th once again, the team from Yellowknife with Last Rock playing the Redstone.
Hold rock. Hold rock. Hold bit for weight.
Whoa.
Curl.
Curl the whole way. Curl the whole way. Help him. Help him. You're wide open. Gotta go.
Okay.
Not quite buried. They're going to take it on, chase around, see if they can tap it out. Tick the guard. The guard goes back.
Good weight. Slipper down.
Yep.
Yes. Slipper down.
Gotta go.
Hard card.
Gotta go real
Gotta go.
hard.
Weight's good.
Real hard not to
Hard.
kill this
Go.
guard.
Go. Hard to tick it. Got the ring here. Yeah, pretty close. Yeah. Looks good.
Yeah, whatever you think. We're in the nose of it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Top 4, I think, bud.
Got the 2 guards you need
Yeah,
to get your
top 4,
3.
top button. Thought it was a lot.
Line's good. Room.
Weight's close.
Lock it on. Line's good.
Do it.
Just lock it on.
Do it.
Line's good. Wait only. Looks here.
Weight's good.
No bounce. No bounce.
Just do it.
No, looks here. Looks here. Looks here. Looks here. Looks here. Good judge, boys.
Just over curling. Good shot.
Back to the game, Newfoundland Labrador against Nova Scotia, Kathy.
Well, he was facing 5 on his first, and Matt Manuel made a pretty good freeze, but Nathan Young able to blast it out and rolled out the shooter as well. So facing 4, now looking for the draw, looking for 8 foot.
Hard, boys.
Jeff Barr,
Hard, boys. 15.
Nick Zachernuk,
Hard.
Luke Saunders calling line. That's a great scrub for a single.
1. Yellow.
Same weight speed, bud.
Hair more line.
Yeah.
Hair more line.
Up for it. Up for it.
More room.
Up for it.
More room. More room,
Weight's good.
guys.
Weight's good.
Line's real bad.
Okay.
Where are you?
Just biting 4. Biting 4 foot.
Yep.
Close shot.
Straight. Straight, little chip. Little chip.
I think so.
Interesting. You can probably kill both those reds.
Yeah. Might be able to go like, okay.
Well, he's going to try to force here.
Go for the force here.
Top 8.
Speed.
Light the 4. Line's good.
I got heavy.
Clean.
I got heavy.
Curl then. Curl then. Gotta curl then.
Hard,
Brad. Hard. Hard. You got a chance. You got to cross this. Hard. Keep going. Keep going.
Okay.
Oh, brilliant brushing again. Might have hurt
Great
Kevin's hit and roll last end, but saved that one. Tough to get that out.
The new season of The Masked Singer with weekly themes and new thrills. Get into a new episode of The Masked Singer Wednesday at 8, 9 Mountain only on CTV and set your PVR.
One's in a pretty good spot. First off, was
Ready for an audition? Maybe.
Yep. It's not bad.
Not totally masked.
These are going to go right. Like
You go right there, perfect. He hammers this yellow. All reds go. All reds go right.
Who killed the moose today?
Yeah.
Well, it was Manitoba, actually.
Yeah.
maybe if you kick this beside it and get a hair low on it.
Yeah. Then he just hammers yellow, and it spiders all the reds, right? That's the only problem.
Okay, if that's the option, are we trying to get out of this end then? Did we rip ever?
It's too late now, I think. No. So just make this right now.
Maybe.
Even if you just roll right to here.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can get under that 3 though. Pretty thin. It's there, but
We could throw it just with like a controller normal too,
I
if
like
you
a
want.
control. Yeah.
Okay. How much do you think?
Right here.
The wheels are really turning
quarter.
in this situation
Okay.
because
Just here?
you have to get 2. They're not going to blank now.
Hard to
So
call,
you have
it's
to
gonna
get
curl.
a couple here. You're trying for 3. How are you going to do it?
Control.
Reds are in pretty good spot, but that beautiful freeze is a
curly
real
spot?
problem rock for Territories.
Yeah.
You could come around and tap your red back and maybe have a
Enough.
chance then to get that yellow out of there. The reds are hurting your chances of getting the yellow.
Think an inch more? It's like almost a nose broom just about.
There are 6 sets of brothers in this year's Brier. Quebec has their Ashlands, the Horgans, of course, Northern Ontario Naps
Roll it a bit.
with Saskatchewan. No roll there for Glenn Kennedy and Mark, of course, here.
Rolling like.
The Harndens on different teams, and then,
Yeah,
of course,
like, or do we play
the
this
2
going
Cooeys.
bonk, or just have to set it back like crazy. Okay.
That's amazing. That's got to be some type of record.
want to really bump this, eh?
You would think.
I'll give you like 2 feet less. Okay. I think it died pretty good though.
Kevin played an extremely aggressive call on that last freeze, and Tardy made it perfect, and
Little more
that's
room.
going to cause huge problems down the line here for Territories.
Line's good. Yep, line.
Line.
Line hard. Hard then. Gotta go. It looks really late. Keep going. Line these up. In case we. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yep. Whoa, whoa.
Always thinking. Came up light, but they
Should've
wanted
said
to
something.
line up the yellow.
He could have afforded to move those a bit.
Just this.
Yep. That intern might be there too with quiet, like with back line.
I think this is going to hit it, eh?
Oh, is it? Okay.
Is it better? Then he's got this angle, right?
Yeah.
At least this one's buried, right? Like just like this, and try to spin this to here.
Just back 12, back 8.
And at least we have that onto these guys, right?
Yeah. I like that, Jamie. Back 12.
Don't really see anything else, do you?
Yeah, it's kind of too late.
Coach, 5th.
really tough ask here, but if you do that, you kick this out of the way. Hopefully as far over as there. But what it does do is this one comes back a little bit, and then because that red, that red is moved, then you'll be able to come down with some weight and get that yellow out of here. The one I've circled is the problem rock. So in turn, out turn, whichever you want. Try to get that top button red out of the way somehow. Yeah, that could do it too.
That's probably, you could probably get it off the top of this and get this one going.
That'd be a great shot.
That's what I'm thinking.
Try to crotch this.
That's what I'm thinking now.
Yeah.
Like if you clip the top of this, is good. Like it'll go. That one will get out of here.
Peel weight. Try to get the north side of this one.
And even
this three will pop back a bit.
Yeah,
that goes.
That half rock.
And that should come back like that.
Well,
I think you just want to touch this. Okay.
Or even into the yellow, right? I think it's half rock, right?
You might lose your left red.
Yeah.
But you could sit too buried here.
I think so. I think the out turn.
Yellow. Not exactly sure.
Yeah, you're right. Half.
Half a stone.
Thick
Like
half,
that?
I would think.
Inch more.
You don't want to hit the side of that red. You want to hit the top as we're looking at it.
Glenn Kennedy.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Hard. Yes.
McLeod.
Hard to it.
Bang. And up. And did move that one. They did touch them all.
Real good.
That's good.
They are the shot rock. Is it as we go on? No.
Shoot.
Don't think so. Yellow still.
Great shot. Great idea. Horrible result at the very end.
Might even be able to get a roll in a bit.
Leaving.
Like this moves further than you think. It's going to be spinning pretty hard.
Out turn heater for the wrong guy. That goes for fun. This one will spin like crazy, and it should go too. There'll only be one red left, and maybe more importantly, the yellow will be shot rock buried for Alberta.
Should leave you a double of some sort, I think.
We got no time and no time limits.
There's the other concern.
Whoa. Curl.
It's going to be hurry up for the territories. And away they go.
That just happens, Kathy, sometimes. I've got a great idea by Northwest Territories, a
Yes.
beautiful shot by Kennedy, and it was like, whoops. Stayed there, too. Really good leave.
Well, can you angle now?
Yep.
If you play the angle double and sit it there, you'll be sitting one, too, will you not?
One. Yeah, maybe.
It depends how far the shooter rolls,
right,
I guess.
Right. But you got to be careful not to set up another double for Cooey.
Kevin.
Yeah.
No, you know what? Don't tell him, because he was right.
Yeah. That's right.
Don't confuse him. He's right.
Hair high, guys.
Good board.
Yep.
Clean, yep. Hard.
McLeod again.
Hard, Chad. Hard. No roll.
And he's going to run it by, and then he slides underneath, staggers himself.
Can't buy one the last three ends.
I'm not even convinced he can tap this for one. I think that's his only shot, isn't it? What's that? I don't think so either. Like the only shot's off the corner.
Or do I just
Yeah, that's my first thought. I think he can do this. No.
I think that's the only shot. I really do.
I don't see a
my
score
only
off
other
anything
thought
here.
was back here, but if I rub anything,
Yeah. Well, Well, his shot for three's thin, right?
Yeah, I mean, even if I bounce into this, it doesn't hurt us,
That's
right?
fine, yeah.
But really, if we roll to right to it.
Yeah.
If you're afraid of hitting the guard and ruining
normal.
the middle, just guard the guard.
Is that max?
Like yellow.
Oh, yeah.
Yellow,
Oh, that's
right?
there, yeah.
Oh, they see something.
Hard, hard.
Whoa.
Whoa,
Whoa.
whoa, whoa.
Curl. Please.
Trying to take away one of his
Whoa. Curl.
last
Please.
chances
Whoa,
here.
Whoa, no, 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 no,
Great
no,
shot.
no.
Really good.
What did they
Just
see?
Here, eh?
Oh,
Kind of weight.
I don't know. I don't think
I
I
can't
don't
throw
think
it
you
too
have to
hard.
be big.
Oh, I
This
need-
is going to be spinning like crazy.
Yeah, crazy, yeah.
Like, yeah, we need to be just a hair high back onto here with control. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you make this this yellow,
Or normal.
I like control, I think.
Okay.
Like, you're right, that's going to be spinning
only
so
has
hard.
to get to
Yeah.
there. It's
Make it,
just
bud.
getting
Just
all
a
the
hair
angles
high.
right.
Yeah, like 3/4 is close.
There's so many angles, Vic. It's
they kicked that stone
yeah.
just a little bit to our left as we look at
To
it.
make this a little easier.
Okay.
Because he would have had to play it across the face, and it was kind of a Z pattern, which you lose a lot of speed that way. This is a direct 3/4 roughly hit, and try to get as much of that
Hair more.
top 8-foot red for two.
Yep. Whoa, whoa,
Final
whoa,
stone.
clean.
One
Whoa.
right now. It's Alberta
Close.
sitting the one.
Cool.
Parsons.
Gotta go. Hard.
There we go.
Get it.
Oh, and he's got it. Not quite far enough for a deuce. Lovely shot. Jamie Cooey.
Little feather tip.
Just couldn't move that yellow far enough as it sits down to the back four. Within one, trying to beat his brother for the first time. On this final day round robin play, Tim Hortons, Brier from London, Budweiser Gardens. We know that it will be Matt Dunstone and the Manitoba champions from the Fort Rouge in Winnipeg who will finish first after their win over Northern Ontario. 8 straight wins for Dunstone. And so they will get that bye, avoiding the elimination game. So now we're following Alberta against the Territories. Battle of the Cooey brothers. Jamie from Yellowknife. The Alberta champion Kevin from the Glencoe in Calgary. (7-6). Alberta leads it. They do have the last rock coming home.
Hey, bud, good weight.
You couldn't carry
Or
the two
this
set
one.
of guards for the Northwest Territories out and put them in a better spot. Both on the line. Huge separation. Try to kill this one and the one in the rings, I'm guessing.
Okay. Okay.
Newfoundland and Labrador, and Nova Scotia has one undercover.
Well, they looked at whether they could come off of their own, but it is so tricky, and so trying to play quiet weight just enough to tap it out of the 4-foot.
Hold that.
2.
Let it grind.
How's line?
Got a lot of dying to do.
Hey!
Ben Stringer, Nathan Locke, Sam Follett, Nathan Young, Matt Manuel and his team from Halifax Curling Club. And he'll settle it down, push it back. That's 2.
That's an impressive tap, yes.
And for the young team in their second Brier appearance, going 1 win better than they did a year ago. Now 2-6, they'll close out. Manuel goes 3-5. Boy, that's familiar.
Yeah.
That's a Gushu clone. Wow.
Played like it in that end for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, heads up. Go then if we're high. It's got to be 2.
Good. Clean it, guys. Just clean. Just clean.
Doesn't look like there's going to be any guards for
Whoa.
Jamie to duck
Clean it.
behind, so they might end up trying to sit 2.
Whoa. Three-quarters.
Wanted to, but wanted to miss it the right way. He didn't want to hit that dead on.
I'll guard this one.
And another final, Kathy, as Saskatchewan picks up a win.
And Reed Carruthers unable to make his final stone, so Kelly did not have to throw.
Begin.
So Kelly Knapp, Saskatchewan champions of the Highland in Regina, finish at 4-4, and the same for Carruthers and the wild card team number 2 out of Morris, Manitoba, also 4-4.
Curl it if you can.
So we're the only game left on this Thursday afternoon.
I thought I threw less.
By throwing these center guards, it gives somebody like Tyler Tardy an angle to make this red go away.
Whoa, whoa, yep, whoa, 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 curl, whoa, curl.
Like that. He's had an impressive week, Kathy.
Yeah, he's such a great hitter, and the strategy is set up. We looked at Brad Thiessen's numbers. He's throwing more draws than ever before. Cooey setting up the ends so that he's got that big gun at third.
Now, you may have seen the note that just went by about the stolen ends given up by Kevin in Alberta the last couple of ends. Kathy, is that a concern? I mean, if it was another game, we'd say you've got some defensive problems, but is it just slight things that they have to adjust to avoid the stolen ends, do you think?
Well, when we watched last night, it was just struggles with the stones. He was over curling on shots that we're used to seeing Kevin, and then earlier in this game, again, he had great draw weight, but the broom was in the wrong spot, or he had a straighter rock, one of the two, and he just wasn't getting what he needed out of his stones. I don't think that for the Cooey team, meaning Kevin, there's a lot of worry. I think as these stones start to settle in and they feel more comfortable with them, you'll see those steals disappear.
Like it this way?
It's probably
maybe
easy.
catch that. I think it's easier.
Easier, yeah. Out turn.
Okay.
Out turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
You like that ice?
I like those shade more.
Okay.
This type of speed, you have to talk to each other what turn you're throwing because the broom's in the same spot.
Exactly.
Like he could literally make it with that ice with the intern too.
Well, they found a groove. There's no question. I've heard more talking in this game between Tyler and Kevin than we did in the first 3 Bonspiels combined. And that's so important.
Curl. Whoa, whoa, curl. Whoa, curl.
Nice to keep that thrown rock in front of the tee line.
Where do you hide? Where do you hide?
You got to make it count here. The applause as Newfoundland and Labrador make their way off the ice.
That's all you can do, eh?
2 and 6.
Such an appreciative crowd. All the teams as they're leaving are being saluted because this is the end of the road for many.
Yeah, what do you do here?
I think you got to tap it on the nose and try to split those. Even then, it's a nose hit, right?
Yep. What turn do you like?
I don't know. In?
Okay, back line.
Well, earlier in the week, we saw Kevin throw his last stone with 5 seconds remaining.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Maybe we should ask
Clean,
Fred to
clean,
get them
clean.
watches.
Yep.
Whoa, yep.
He had 3 seconds the game after that, Victor, in the morning.
Yep.
It's,
Yep.
Kevin
Yep.
plays very comfortably under the tight
Hard
time
line.
clock.
Okay. Nice try.
Oh, and hangs on the back too. He had it in his control early.
Oh,
I mean, he led 5-3 midway, but has been outscored so far 4-1 in the 4 ends since.
Backline board.
Clean.
Little dust from Carrick Martin.
Good got it, buddy.
There it is, jams it through and put 3 more on the board to wind it up. And Fred applauds both sons. And it's 10 games now. Jamie has yet to beat Kevin, who wins it 10-6. And so now it's on to the playoffs for the teams in Pool A. And we know Dunstone will take first place. Cooey with his win, 7-1 second place. Horgan at 6-2 third place. And remember, when we get to tomorrow, there'll be that crossover elimination game with 2 playing 3 on both sides. Pool B to be decided tonight as we wind it up here, the round robin at the Brier in London.
The 2023 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, proudly serving Canada's favorite coffee. By New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada. By PointsBet Canada, the official sportsbook of Curling Canada. And by Home Hardware. Here's how.
So it's a huge game tonight for a couple of teams. Mike McEwen is our feature against Carson Sturmey. Win and he is in. But then there's also Quebec and Felix Asselin-Hillsping, New Brunswick. Quebec looking to win, must win, and then hope for a McEwen loss. That'll be our feature here. Kathy will keep her eye on the other game. That's when we join you at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Congratulations to Team Manitoba. They finished first. To the teams that are leaving us now, we thank you for a wonderful week and wish you safe travels till we see you again here at the Brier on Canada's Sports Leader, TSN.